I wish someone told me about these skills before I came abroad. I'm putting it out there hoping that it will help you, or it will help you help someone you know that needs to come to abroad, or is planning to come to abroad, even do these things before they come here. Enjoy and let's connect. My beautiful souls, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, from whatever time of the day you're watching this ad. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my new videos, and thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos as always. So today we are doing an amazing video. Like I promised before, I said I'm gonna be sharing a little more of some of the things that I know that are going to help you if you are transitioning or wanting to come abroad. I'm gonna be sharing tips and of course some of my personal experiences coming here. So I'm hoping that this is going to help you, and I said that I'll be doing that once a week or twice a week, and I know I'm late, but here we are, better late than never. So if you have a loved one, if you have a friend who's planning to come abroad, this video is for them. Or if you're planning to come to abroad yourself, then this video is definitely for you and you're watching it at the right time. So if you have a loved one, please post this video and share it with them, because you would want them to benefit and you'd want them to learn these skills before they come here, because it's going to help them a great deal. These skills are called survival skills, and I also know that probably you might have heard most of these skills, but I'm going to put it out there anyway because you will still need to hear it. And of course I want it to be an emphasis for you to know and of course understand that you will definitely need them before coming abroad. Whether you're coming to work, whether you're coming to study, whether you're coming to visit, or in whichever way you are coming abroad, trust me, you will definitely need some of these skills, if not all of them. So sit back, relax, let's dig in and let's learn. Skill number one, driving skills. I know that most of us have heard a lot about this, of course, from the people who have stayed here. When they come back home or whenever we talk to them on the phone, they normally say that being here and not knowing how to drive becomes a very, very great burden for you as a person. And so they normally encourage that you learn how to drive before coming here. From experience, of course, I came here when I knew how to drive. I used to drive back at home, so it wasn't a major problem or a challenge for me. Before you come here, then this is the right moment for you to start learning how to drive. It is one of the major skills that you need, one survival skill that you need before coming here, trust me. Of course, there are Ubers here. If you're thinking of doing an Uber, there are Ubers, but trust me, Ubers are very, very expensive and you would not want to go into spending a lot of money Ubering around, but instead you would want to learn driving skills before you come here, so that when you come, it's easy to transition. Also know that when you come here, you will have few weeks or maybe few months before you buy your own car or use a friend's car. And even when you use your friend's car, people are so busy here, no one will be there sitting down just waiting for you to drive you around and all that. You will definitely need to maneuver yourself around the place, and if you don't know how to drive, it's gonna be a headache for you. Also, the rules and regulations regarding road here is totally different from back at home, so you will want to know and understand how to maneuver yourself using these rules and all skills. Also, when you come here, you will definitely go through a driving class before you start driving around here, because of the same reason that I said rules and regulations are totally different. So you will need to learn rules and the ways of maneuvering around the roads here. So you will probably need to join also a class here for you to also get a driver's license or a learner's permit before they can allow you to drive around. But not to worry, the first skill that you need to know is know how to drive, because once you do that, you will come here and then you will do a learner's permit, which is basically going through theory, doing a theory exams, and then you're given a learner's permit, and then you will start driving before you could do a road test. That's how it works here. So if you haven't yet, please go to a driving school and start learning how to drive, practice at home, and then when you come here, it's gonna be easy for you. The skill number 2 is navigation skills. Navigation skills basically revolves around Google Maps. So if you know how to use Google Maps, then you are on the right track. If you don't know how to use Google Maps, or you've never used Google Maps, then you need to learn how to do that. Whether you're driving, whether you're walking, whether you're using a public means, you definitely need to learn how to navigate around the area. When you come here, people, like I said, people are so busy and no one will be sitting down waiting to just show you places. And also people are always in cars or in offices or at home. So unlike home, where we see that there are a lot of people, we meet a lot of people on the road and all that, and we ask them for directions. Here it's different. There's little to no people on the road. So definitely if you are used to asking people about directions and all that, here it's different. It's not a norm here, basically. Let me put it that way. It's not a norm here for people asking directions on the road and all that. You need to use a Google map and go to the destination that you want to go. And trust me, you will need that, because when you come, you'll need to go for shopping. When you fall sick, you'll need to go to a health facility. If you're coming to study, you will need to go to school. And if you do not know the directions, you'll definitely need Google Maps to guide you. Just use Google Maps, whether you get lost or not. Google Maps will definitely take you to where you want to go. So just start learning how to use navigation skills, use Google Maps. And I always advise people to use them when you're walking. I remember back at home when I would go to the business CBD, I would use Google Maps when I'm walking. It was hard for me to ask for directions from someone, because as you know, most people at home would give you even wrong directions, even when they know that they're giving you actually wrong directions, because they don't want to look like they don't know. So you'd end up getting lost. So for myself, I would just put Google Maps to the directions that I want to go, and then I will just use my phone, follow the Google Maps, and I will reach the destination I want to go. So you can start learning using the Google Maps when you're walking. You don't need a car to do that, but if you have a car, well and good, it will help you maneuver around also easily. And of course, when you're using even a public means, you can start learning how to navigate through it until you reach your destinations. Skill number 3 is time management. Time management here is very, very, very serious. As you've heard of the saying that time is money, well, I'll tell you for sure that here in the US, time is definitely money. People work with time and people are paid per hour. So definitely every time, every hour counts, is money here. So if you do not know how to manage your time, if you do not know how to stay organized, if you do not know how to plan yourself, then you're going to have a rough time here. But just to help you start up is try to plan yourself before coming here. Start to be organized, start to manage your day, start to manage the things that you are doing, start to work with time basically for you to be able to adjust well when you come here. So what that looks like basically is, if you're starting your day in the morning, then you need to plan yourself when you wake up, know what you're going to do during the day. Just write them down, maybe in a journal if you must, and then plan at what particular time you're going to execute the things that you've set out to do during that day. And that means you're going to be organized, starting from the planning stage, organizing yourself, and of course executing this thing. Time management will save you a lot of money here. Trust me, time management will save you a lot of time. You will definitely have more time to do other things, and people here work with time. For example, if you go to a hospital, or if you have a bank appointment, school appointment, hospital appointment, they work with time. If they tell you to come at 3:15, they definitely want to see you at 3:15. If you plan to do a call with someone online, or if you plan to meet someone and tell them to come at 2 p.m, they will show up at 2 p.m. and they will definitely not be late. So time here is very, very serious. So start learning to plan yourself and be a time manager before you come abroad. Skill number 4 that you really need to learn, and I feel like this should be actually amongst the top 3, is computer literacy. You need to learn how to use computer, even the basic skills, how to operate a computer, how to start, how to turn it off, how to search something online, how to Google something. You really need to know even these basics before you come to the US, because everything here is digitalized. Whether you're going to the hospital, the school, the bank, shopping, everything is digitalized. you use your card to swipe. You can of course use your cash, but most of the time you find that people use their cards, find that people key in everything. Also, I know that from experience being here, when we go to the hospitals, they created a portal for us so that we can be checking or basically be able to access our information about health online. When we signed up our kids for school here, we also have an app or a portal that we can check our kids' progress in school, their timetable, meals program, their meals, what they eat every day. We can check how they're progressing in every subject. We can communicate to the teachers online and all that. So everything here basically is digitalized. So whether you're coming to study, you'll definitely need to learn computer skills. If you haven't done it already, you need to sign up in a school somewhere back at home and of course get to learn even the basics. If not, go a little deeper. Of course, you know that you need this also to maneuver through your phone. So definitely you will need to learn a lot of computer literacy for you to be able to survive here. Skill number 5 is DIY, do it yourself. I really love these skills because I think I am a fan of DIYs. Although I haven't done much of it, I normally like watching amazing content creators doing DIYs on YouTube mostly, and I'll tell you for sure that in as much as it looks like it's not something that you would want to do, trust me, this is also one of the survival skills that you will need to go through when you come abroad. For example, there are so many companies here where you will need to purchase your items. Let's say for example, you come here, you get a house and you need to furnish it. You will need to get different furniture from places like Amazon, Wayfair, Alibaba and all that. And these places, once you purchase, they will send you the furniture, and the furnitures have been disassembled. That means that you will need to screw them together. You will need to put them together. And if you have no one, it's gonna be hard for you. If you don't know how to do that, no one is coming to help you. And of course, you can always hire someone to put them together for you, but hiring someone is definitely going to cost you a lot, and I'm sure you don't want to go through all that. So basically what you need to do is learn a lot of DIYs, learn how to fix furniture, learn how to fix a broken chair, learn how to put together a bed, something as simple as that, and how to move things around. These are DIYs that you will need to do with the help of no one. If you're living alone, definitely this is something that you want to take it up. And if you love creating, if you love doing decors and all that kind of stuff, you would want to do a lot of DIYs before coming abroad, because it's gonna save you a great deal. So just learn step by step. Go to YouTube, watch some of these videos and learn how to do it by yourself, and trust me, you'll be happy that you did it anyway when you come onto this side. Skill number 6 is hair and makeup. When I talk about hair and makeup, for the ladies, you know how tough it is. If you've been here before, or if you've ever had someone being here and saying that how expensive the cost of making hair here is, then you definitely know that you need to work on fixing your hair yourself, especially for our African hair. Plaiting hair here, especially the braids, is gonna cost you $250, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, especially knowing that we do our hair every month. So you'd want to do a lot of fixing yourself, learn how to do different styles. You might want to sign up into a hair college probably, or hire someone to help you learn even the basics of just managing your hair. If you love natural hair, then better for you if you have time to do that, because I also know that managing natural hair can be quite hectic. I'm sure of that because I've tried that before. But if you love natural hair and if you can fix it with good time management, then that's good for you. Also, if you want, as a lady, you can buy wigs. I know sometimes, especially for me, about 4 weeks coming here, I rarely use them. I normally try as much as possible to fix my hair. And I also know whenever I don't fix my hair, maybe I don't have time or I feel tired doing that, I definitely put my wig on. That will supplement my bad hair days. So you might want to tag along a few wigs to help you carry throughout the days here. And of course, also carry enough braids, enough different wigs and weaves, of course, that you can do it for yourself, because hair here is a bit expensive to buy. And of course, like I said, also plaiting is a bit expensive. So you might want to learn basic skills of fixing your hair. And if you're a man, then you need to know also how to shave yourself. Yeah, most men here do shave themselves, and I'm talking about whether you're coming from Africa or you're an American. most men here shave themselves. And also, if you are a lady, you can also learn how to shave, because you might be helping your husband to shave if you're a family. Of course, most of the time you will be the one shaving your kids. Personally, for me, ever since I came here, I didn't know I could shave my babies until I started. I've shaved them, I think, thrice, if not 4 times, and I didn't know it's that easy. Of course, practice makes perfect. I did it the first time. I saw it was a bit easy. It didn't come out as perfect as I expected, but no one could notice it. But even as I went the second, the third time, it became even perfect. So as a mother, you would want also to do that, so that you can buy a shaver, shave at home. Shaving here is $30, and you don't want to spend that kind of money. Personally, I have 2 boys. I have my husband, so that means that is $90 for the 3 of them, which is a bit expensive. And then there's also me, there's my daughter. So fixing both our hairs in the salon is quite a no for us. So we will definitely be doing different hairstyles, which I normally do anyway for myself and my daughter. And also, if you're a lady and you love makeup, then you might want also to learn how to put on makeup by yourself. So if you know, the better for you. If you don't know, then you might need to hire someone to teach you how to do makeup. Alternatively, you can just go to YouTube and learn how to put makeup yourself, and just buy products, know which products to use, when to use them, where to use them, which one comes before which one, and then learn slowly how to apply makeup by yourself. I know there are beginner YouTube videos on how to do makeup. I'm sure you can get them on YouTube. So just keep learning how to do this thing, fix your hair, put on makeup, and you will be great that you did that before coming to the US. Skill number 7 is painting. Painting, I know that most of you might think, why should I need to learn about painting? If you love decor, like I said before, and you love playing around with colors, then you might need to learn more about painting. Since you'll be doing paint work yourself, hiring someone to do painting for you will definitely cost you some money, and a lot of money for that matter. So you will need to learn how to do painting. If you come here and you just want to paint different rooms, different colors, you might need to know how to paint. You need to know which brushes to use, where to use them, at what point which color comes before which one, so that you can be able to practice or make your skills even perfect. Personally, I know that I love to just play around with things, play around with colors. So definitely I will also learn a few tricks here and there. I am not perfect, but I know that I need also to learn painting. Since I'm also sharing from experience what I wish I knew before coming here, I really hope that you are going to take it up also and learn. And when you come here is when you will understand exactly why I'm telling you to learn these skills. Skill number 8 is plumbing. Plumbing, I know, sounds a bit awkward, especially knowing that it's easy to hire someone to come and do plumbing for you. And also knowing that when you're living in a rental place, it's easy to tell your landlord to fix the plumbing for you. But sometimes you will find that the issue arose because of you. Maybe probably you didn't see residues when you were washing utensils. For example, if you're talking about the kitchen sink, for that matter, it blocked the kitchen sink, and when you report that to your landlord, they'll definitely say that's your cost to incur. So something like that, you might need to learn how to do plumbing yourself. You might need to learn how to unclog a blocked sink, because these are very basic, simple skills that you can learn. And trust me, you might not need to hire someone to do that for you, because I know it could be easy to fix them yourself. So just start learning from where you are. Whenever a sink is blocked, just try opening up, just try and fixing by yourself. Once you do that, you will actually be wondering, why did I have to hire someone to do that for me? So just learn how to do some basic plumbing in the house, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, which is mostly the main areas in the house that you do plumbing. So just learn these basic skills before coming here, because it will save you a great deal. Doing plumbing here, trust me, it's very, very expensive. Hiring someone to do it for you, it will cost you a lot of money. You don't want to go there. Skill number 9 is sewing. Sewing, basically, you know what it means. I am so privileged to have learned sewing from my grandmom back when we were young. I remember she used to fix our torn clothes, and she used to put back buttons. Whenever we lost a button, she would put a new one, and we would learn how she would do it. And definitely that's how I came to learn how to fix fix my own clothes. But if you don't know how to do that, then you need to learn how to do that for yourself. I know back at home it's easy to find these mini shops that have tailors and they can fix our clothes in 10 minutes or less. But when you come here, trust me, you wouldn't find such shops and you wouldn't find tailors on the streets just waiting to fix someone's clothes. So if you have a torn cloth and it's your favorite, or you have a cloth that you've lost a button and you need to fix it back, then if you don't know how to sew it, if you don't know how to put the button back, then it's gonna be a hectic time for you. That means you'll neither wear that cloth or you'll need to give it out away for someone to fix it by themselves. So just learn a few basic skills on sewing, fixing a button, fixing a torn area in your cloth and all that, because I know here people normally have sewing machines in their houses. They've learned how to sew clothes and all that. So if you want to also help yourself in that matter, just learn the basic skills of how to do that. And you might need to carry a few for a start, a needle and a thread for a start to help you when you come onto this side. The last skill number 10, is communication. Communication is one skill that most people take it for granted. I remember back in campus we did communication skills and it was one of the compulsory units that we would do back in campus. So I believe that most of us have definitely done communication skills. It's as simple as how you talk to someone. What etiquette are you using? Are you polite? Are you not polite? Are you talking in an organized manner? Can you connect to people in a good network? Can you create a network for yourself basically with specific people? This is what it means by communication. How you speak, how you carry yourself, what gestures are you using, what etiquette are you using? This is basic communication skills. So if you don't know how to communicate, and knowing that coming here you're coming to a totally different background, totally different culture from the one that we are used to, that means that they are mostly of English speaking people, and back at home we speak in different languages. You might want to learn how to speak more in English. You might want to learn how to connect and how to carry yourself along with people when you're talking to them. For example, when you're here, people say hello all the time. I think it's just a culture here. When you just pass someone, you just need to say hello, nod your head, or just smile at them, as simple as that. And back at home, I know that when someone says hello to us, we would always be very curious, like, do you know me? Do I know you? Why did you say hi to me? And all that. And it's different, you know. So coming here, you might need to learn how to be polite, to be kind, to smile, to just say hello, to create a better network, which will definitely bring you amazing and great connections and opportunities that will help you thrive in this land of opportunities. Anyway, that's all I had for you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please share it with your family and friends, because you might need to help someone also to learn these survival skills before they come here. Also remember that I'm just sharing skills that I wish someone told me before I came here. So I'm really glad that I'm able to put this out there. And of course, you can also share in the comment section what other skills you think people need to learn before coming abroad. I would really appreciate to learn even more from the 10 that I've definitely shared. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now. I will be really grateful if you do. You will be supporting me in an amazing way. Until next time, thank you. Have a great time. Stay blessed, stay grateful, and bye-bye.